tēnā koe Tim. Tō tahi ake tēnei te mihi ake kia koutou. Ai ringai mana ki tana o te wā. Thank you, Peter, and of course to the Trust for one, accepting us to be a member of your Trust, to be a member of this awesome collective that works in a community that we have been supporting but probably don't really fully understand. And part of the reason we're here is to get that real full understanding from our whānau that walk in this community or roll through the community in whichever way that they're doing it, and to understand what that means in our community at large. So we had an opportunity through our Kaupapa Māori framework, which was developed about 2.5 years ago, which was looking at how to embed a cultural or an indigenous response to mental health, addiction and disability. Now, one of the things that I'd like to, I guess, allay or dispel is that Kaupapa Māori Services with Turning Point is not as we might think that to be. I just want to ask a real quick question, Peter. When you hear someone or a group is delivering Kaupapa Māori services, what's the first thing that comes to your mind? There's no right or wrong in this, by the way, but Kaupapa Māori Services means what to you?
To me, I think, by Māori for Māori.
By Māori for Māori. Cool, thank you. Any other thoughts?
Whole of life.
Sorry?
Your whole of life.
Whole of life, absolutely.
Te whare tapa whā.
Te whare tapa whā, so the four walls that kind of keep us all solidly built in there. Absolutely. Now, do any of you disconnect from any of those three things that have just literally been mentioned in this room? Do you fit, or do people in your community fit into that sphere of thought? Yes, not sure, don't know. Well, one of the things that we're doing with our people through this space is to look at what this looks like to everyday New Zealanders that walk in the communities or roll through the community. I've got to get my terminology right when I'm coming to different forums. But when we're in our communities, what does that look like? Aote matakahui kaupapa, although it seems it's embedded and enriched in a very strong Kaupapa Māori paradigm, which it is, but it's not foreign to what you might know that to be, and as far as what it is to be a good person, what it means to have understanding. So our framework is based on the whare tapa whā concepts, but driven down into what our people in our community and in our service understands that to be. So some of that includes what my whenua looks like, that house is sitting on or standing on. What does that look like? How is my community seen? What does that look like? And in what way can the knowledge that Te Ao Māori has, or the world view of Te Ao Māori, help in the things that you're doing? Because there is a disconnect in what that looks like by terminology that's used. And what we've been doing as a service is looking at how we break that down so that we all get to see ourselves and all of the awesome things that we are doing. And that's part of the impact that we're wanting to give in the work that we're doing. Because if we can't create the impact or give the action required to get movement where it needs to be done, then we face other things that are just like, I can't do that. We're kind of moving into things that are around discrimination. We're moving into things that say, you can't do this because look at what you look like or how you are. So some of the things that we're doing in our Te Matakahui space was born in a relationship with our MSD community participation space, which thanks to Tim and Tracy, who is our relationships manager with MSD.
And she will be for many of you, I imagine, as well.
We got to know a little bit more about this space. And it was last year we had an opportunity to apply for the Innovation Grant Community Participation MSD grant. And we're very pleased that Turning Point Trust was successful in that, and to be able to embed the very thing that I've been talking about through the sphere of our disability community. And so part of that has moved the shift in the way that we do programs through our Te Matakahui space, things that are more relevant to people that are our people, that may not be as mobile as some of us might be to climb stairs and go to beaches and all the rest of it. But there are opportunities now through this grant that's allowed us to look at this sphere of ours a little bit more closer. And what can we do to be able to provide impact, action for all people that want to do it? So we have a 1-year kaupapa activity program built around the 4 pole of wellness that we have developed in our service. So our kaupapa have 4 wellness pole, and we all know them. Tinanga physical, wairua spiritual, hinengaro balanced well-being, and whānau, which is community and family. Through these facets, we've been able to deliver and create programs that are more relevant, that are fit for purpose for whānau and people that are walking in our communities or rolling in our communities with mental health, addiction and disability. As my manager mentioned earlier, we've been mental health and addictions for a very, very long time. To the point, and I think you might share this with me, Peter, we were unseen in this community. Unknown to this community, although we have a relationship to the community through the same relationship you all have. And as a result of this, we have become more conscious of what that actually means to us. Not that it never existed, it's just now more conscious for us. So that we can tailor the programs and tailor the systems, if you like, that we are to be managing the way that we're doing things that suit everyone in our community. And so I've been really pleased to manage that. We've grown our team as a result of this fund. Used to be me for about 2 to 3 years, and through this innovation granting, through the participation support, we've now managed to grow that to a team of 3 or 4 of us across the entire organisation to really bring this to fruition for real outcomes that people are looking for. So I've had an opportunity to go to Idea Support Services, go and talk to some of our whānau in that space. It's a mind-blowing place. This whole community is mind-blowing. And I'm ready for my mind to be blown up. And that's one of the reasons why being here today has been a real awesome opportunity for us. So I wanted to just share with you on the innovation grant and what that's done for us, and it's also now done this as a part of our disability community participation service grant.